Did you guys see Gary Owen on Club Shay Shay? I have the video and I want you to watch this clip right here. Listen to this clip and listen to all of the ways that he seems like the victim in this situation. And I'm going to come in on the back end.
And then other shit happened we'll get into in a little bit. I just don't know where it got so bad. Right. You know what I mean? That I'm just literally the worst human being on the planet. And it's funny, I ran into my ex last week. We was on a plane. I'm on a plane from Atlanta to Cincinnati.
Come on, Gary.
I ain't got no reason to lie now. I just said I cheated. That's been the freaking elephant in the room. So I got nothing to hide anymore. So I'm sitting there and I sit on the plane. I go, ain't no way this is happening. Ain't no way this is happening.
That's what I'm saying.
I went I was in the window like.
You like a kid. You like a kid looking out the window.
Yeah, that's my bag. So she didn't see me when she got on the plane. We go to baggage claim. She sees me. She comes up. We start talking, asking her how do we get this right with the kids? And then I keep telling her look, when they call, I'm there. Mm-hmm. I don't care if I got to show them, cancel it. The minute they say, Dad, I'm ready to talk, I'm out.
Right.
I'll go to where they're at. So when I talked to her about the kids, I told her, I said, I wish you would
help
just say it's time. It's time, because they do listen to you.
Yes.
Enough.
Mm-hmm.
There's no abuse here. There's no mental abuse. There's no physical abuse. They had a great childhood.
Yes.
Great. Private school, paid for my daughter's college. I mean, just stuff you're supposed to do if you have it as a dad.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm just I don't know how I became this evil human being that they want nothing to do with. I was I'm not perfect. I read somewhere that somebody said, when you go through the divorce, when kids are little, they idolize their dad. Mm-hmm. And then when divorce happens, they demonize them. And then as time goes by, they humanize them. Mm-hmm. Clearly, I'm in the demon stage right now. But it's just been so long that I got to sneak around to try to just lay eyes on them. Like when the Bengals went to the Super Bowl, right? Mm-hmm. I got tickets. So I texted both of them, because when I call, they won't answer, so I got a text. And sometimes they respond, sometimes they don't. So I was I got tickets, I got 4, you guys want to go? And they was both no. So I was dang. And then
that's it, just no, not love with Dad. I had other plans, I got other arrangements.
I ain't gonna say what they said, but it wasn't pretty. And then I said, I flew to Greensboro, where my daughter was in school, and knocked on her door. And she wouldn't answer the door. And then my ex ended up calling and was my road manager was with me. She didn't know he was with me. She called my road manager and she was why is he at the door? Why is he at the door?
So she's looking at the door to see?
No, my daughter called.
That's what I'm saying.
So she's why is he at the door?
Yes.
And he's he's just trying to see her. She goes, no, it's not time. She's not ready. She said, write a letter and put it in the mail. I go, what?
People still write letters?
This ain't 1985. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that happened. Then I found out she was flying. I found out one of her flights one time. I ran into her at the airport. And I was I kept my distance. I didn't run up on her. And I waved and she waved back. And I was oh, want to have a shot here? And then she dipped in the bathroom. And at 45 minutes, I waited and she never came out. And I just went, so I left. And then when I went to her graduation, they made it very clear, don't come up, don't talk to her, don't approach her, or nothing like that. I was so I don't know how, at this point, I don't know how to reconcile the relationship. I'm just letting them know that I love them, I'm proud of them, and whenever they call, I don't care where I'm at, I'm there. I've told them, I said, you want to go to Hawaii? You want to go to Dubai? Where you want to go? Because we can go. We can go somewhere so far away and just sit down and have it out. So I literally don't know what to do at this point.
Did you hear all of the ways that he seemed aggrieved? Now, this man admitted that he was not around, he was on the road, and we know that he was a cheater, and his children don't talk to him. And he's he's trying, he's doing all that he can, he is just at his wit's end. But many of these men do not understand that when they betray their mother, that is a sense of betrayal and trust that you sometimes can't come back from. And like, it's not even just that you betrayed a person. Cheating takes a series of lies. You lose so much of your reputation just like that, because you have to already have vowed to be with somebody, to love and support them. So just betraying their trust already is bad enough. But think about the steps that it goes from, thinking about cheating to actually pulling it off. You have to, lie about where you are. You have to have a person in mind. You have to meet that person there. You have to pull it off, the act. And then you have to lie about, how you are feeling about that person. And if you can just keep that bottled up, you might have some kind of, are you a sociopath, psychopath, whatever that is, where you can just lie that easily to your supposed significant other. There are so many steps to be a cheater, let alone are you a habitual cheater. We don't know that. And so, you know, the trust that gets broken between a man and his wife is already bad enough. But when your family, your children find out that you are a liar and a cheater and you have no integrity, that respect level plummets to hell sometimes. Especially if they saw how the wife was or their mother was keeping things together in the household, supporting you, doing what you needed to do so you could be successful. That is a terrible betrayal. Now, think about how many ways he seemed to be the victim. He knew that he didn't build strong relationships with these children because he admits that he was on the road, so he was barely there. And a lot of times these men think that simply providing money is creating bonds. They do not think about the time and energy it takes to actually build bonds and relationships. And obviously, he didn't do that part of the equation. So he's like, tell me where we can meet up. What can I do? I've been trying this and trying that. And he's doing all of that after the relationship has broken, that he has broken. He has broken the relationship. He's broken the plate. His relationship is like this plate that he shattered. And now he's doing everything. He's pulling out some glue. He's pulling out some duct tape. He's calling in the big guns, but he's still not getting it together. Anyways, I don't know if you heard all of that, but let me know what you thought of that video with Gary Owen and his excuses. And you know what? I think that we're going to see relationships shatter like this. Lying and cheating, that's a no-go. That will tear up your relationships. But let me know what you think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.